Well, apparently the people came halfway, and by the time we get there, they said there is no money.
Guyanese began receiving government's 25,000 COVID-19 relief cash grant back in September, but so far, many are still to find relief. Last Tuesday, payment of the grant began on the east bank and east coast of Demerara in Region 4, and the report out of the government's camp last week was that the process was seamless. They reported that residents of Cane Grove, Demerara, Mahaica were happily in receipt of the grant. However, several residents of Voorzigtigheid, commonly known as Jonestown, Demerara, Mahaica, which is a mere stone's throw away from Cane Grove, rebutted claims of a seamless process. The villagers, many of whom are pensioners, expressed their anger and frustration when Nightly News visited the village on Tuesday morning. They alleged that they were robbed of the opportunity to receive the grant since distribution clerks have now moved on to another village. They blamed the disorganized distribution process.
When they came, they started the process not the right way because they stopped by the Estern and anybody could collect. The young men went with their ID cards and they just started giving them money. And some of them I heard said they were from Third Street. And so they did not come to Third Street. They came up to Second Street, a part of Second Street, and they did not continue. And then they said the money finished.
They start sharing coming out back. When they reach about 3 streets, they stop and say money finishing gonna come back.
They walk past we out there share to 1 and 2 people through the street and they say they're coming back the another day. They come back and then drive and then pass again and they may stop it. They may coming through. Then just pass in the streets. Couple well streets and so.
Residents also allege that the distribution clerks failed to visit several streets in the village.
I have heard it over the years because I've listened news. House, and it never happened like that in certain area in this village. At one time, they share at one house and a set of people gather and go and get them.
They come up to that back street over there, at that back street there, and I show them a civilian coming around. They say they cannot come around because this street get already, and nobody from this street can get anything.
Other residents were upset that the distribution clerks did not deliver on the promise of visiting each house in the community.
They go house to house. When the forces they come down here, house to house, they stop at the house, out on the road there, and whosoever go with ID card, they know who is who, right? And they get their money. They come to, they didn't tear none through the street. Nobody through the street again, and most people living through the street is big people, whole people. What to the whole people then?
Many complained that despite being promised that the distribution clerks would return to the area to facilitate payment to those who missed, that has not happened.
It just passed. And then they tell me they were coming back, and up to now I see none of them return back, And I'm a widow myself, so I need the money.
One residents were questioned by Nightly News about utilizing the pink form to receive the money as advised by government. The residents claim that they were not presented with the opportunity. Many claimed that they have raised the matter with the Regional and Neighborhood Democratic Council and are awaiting word. The Jonestown residents called on the government to thoroughly investigate the matter so that they, who are in desperate need, can receive the monies this Christmas season. In response, Minister of Local Government and Regional Development Nigel Darmlal has advised the disgruntled residents to make contact with him. For the HGP Nightly News, Amel Griffith.